Retirement planning while we are earning is something everyone does. And if you are a salaried person, then 12% of your basic salary each month goes into Employee Provident Fund (EPF). And the government gives you decent return on your EPF investment. So Employee Provident Fund Organization (EPFO), which manages your EPF money, had fixed this interest rate at 8.5% for FY20. So usually this interest amount gets credited into your EPF account by August, but this year it has not happened yet. And instead, there were news reports saying that the EPFO will credit the interest amount in two tranches, so 8.15% now and 0.35% by December. But the very next day, there were also news reports saying that the EPFO will credit the interest amount in one go. So a lot of confusion there and no official word from EPFO or the Labour Ministry on the same. But whatever be the case, be assured that your money is safe. It's a sovereign guaranteed money, so the government cannot renege on its commitment to pay to credit the interest amount. So your money is definitely safe. But then why this delay? Let's understand. Before we understand the reason for the delay, you must know where your EPF money goes. So 45 to 50% of your EPF money gets invested in government securities and rest of it between equities and debt instruments. So on the basis of returns generated on these investments, that EPFO fixes the interest rate. So 8.5% interest rate EPFO had fixed in the first week of March, just before the pandemic gripped the country. And post-pandemic, when a lot of people lost their jobs and there were salary cuts, then Finance Ministry announced some easy withdrawal policies, and it also reduced the EPF investment limit to 10% of the basic salary from 12%. So on one hand, you had less amount of inflows, on the other, huge outflows because people started withdrawing money because they needed money. To top it, stock market nosedived and equity portion of EPF money generated huge losses. Then interest rates were at record lows, so government securities and debt instruments also did not generate good returns. So all these issues may have created liquidity challenges for the EPFO. But let me emphasize that there is no official statement regarding this from the EPFO or the Labour Ministry. When will the money come? Well, we have no option but to wait for the announcement. Although it's EPFO's fiduciary responsibility towards EPF subscribers that it comes clean on the confusion, that it clarifies the reason for the delay, but it has not happened and we'll have to wait for it. But one thing where EPFO does deserve credit is high amount of interest rate. So offering 8.5% interest at a time when RBI policy rate at its historic low of 4% and 10 years GSEC yield is hovering around 6%, then giving 8.5% is a big deal. And in fact, 8.5% interest rate is the highest tax-free sovereign rate in the world.